Hi, my name's Mark Wilson. I'm the head brewer here at Oswego Brewing Company and one of the owners. Welcome to the brewery.
Hi, I'm Aaron Royster. I'm part owner and front house manager here at Oswego Brewing Company.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Stevens. I'm a brewer here at Oswego Brewing Company.
Hi, I'm Josh Edges. I am the brand ambassador and sales rep of Oswego Brewing Company.
I'm Lacey Keller, and I am the taproom and events manager at OBC.
I started here back in April of 2018 before opening. I was brought on to hire on the staff and train them for the grand opening in May of 2018. We came in, we did have some final touches to put on the place, but we got it up and running and got staff hired and trained, and away we went.
Hi, I started at Oswego Brewing Company in June of 2019. I've been in the industry. I'll be coming up on 3 years here in January. My path to craft beer actually started back in college. I took a trip to Europe when I was at the University of Dallas and spent a semester in Europe. And while in Germany, I obviously got to try a lot of different beer, and that really sparked my interest in beer. Moving forward several years, I started the Business of Craft Beer program at the College of DuPage and started homebrewing at the same time. I met a ton of people in the industry and was really amazed with how welcoming everyone was and all of the information I learned about the craft beer industry. Concurrently, I was homebrewing, so I got to experiment with that process and decided that I wanted to make the jump into the industry and left corporate America to start at a local brewery.
I've been brewing for about 10 or 11 years professionally. Prior to that, I was a middle school science teacher, but my brewing background is when I was teaching middle school science, my oldest daughter was born, and so I really wanted a new hobby or something to do at home, so I started home brewing. Pretty common story for a lot of brewers, but I started home brewing and really enjoyed making something, enjoyed the process of producing something that my friends could enjoy, something I could enjoy, and overall, just the process of making something. And the more I got into it, the more I realized how much I wanted to make something for a living. So I decided to transition away from teaching, went to brewing school at Siebel Institute in Chicago, got my brewing degree, and started pursuing a position in a brewery. I ended up with a position at Rock Bottom in Chicago as their assistant brewer. Learned the ropes at Rock Bottom in Chicago for a year, brewed a lot of beer, learned a lot about brewing, learned so much that I did not know just from the theory that we learned at Siebel, learned the daily application at the brewery in Chicago. From there, I was given a head brewer position at the Rock Bottom in Warrenville. And as much as I learned to brew at Rock Bottom in Chicago, I learned how to run a brewery at Rock Bottom in Warrenville. It was kind of a plague brewery in that it always had stuff breaking down. So I learned how to fix everything, really learned how to get my hands dirty in the brewery. Over time, as I transitioned away from Rock Bottom in Warrenville, I moved over to Nevins Brewing Company in Plainfield, and was the head brewer there for about 5 years. During that time, I garnered multiple medals, national medals, a bronze medal for a Doppelbock, a gold medal from World Beer Cup for a Vienna Lager, and a gold medal from Great American Beer Fest for my barley wine. Towards the end of my tenure there, I was approached by Chris and Pete, two of the fellow founders of Oswego Brewing Company, to come over here and help them put together the brewery and become the head brewer over here. That was in 2017, sometime in 2017. And so I spent 2017 really helping them figure out the footprint for the brewery, how the operation should work, what materials we needed, what infrastructure we needed in order to get the brewery off the ground. And then once we got all that figured out, all the equipment was ordered, and we knew that equipment was going to start arriving. I moved on from Nevins and came full-time on board over here in March of 2018. And from that time forward, I've been in charge of making all the beer and creating all the recipes, and it's been a really great time. It's been a lot of fun to really get my hands dirty here and figure out new ways, new processes to continue to improve and bring new stuff for you to enjoy at the brewery. As we were exploring the idea of starting Oswego Brewing Company, one of the things we wanted to do was be part of the community here in Oswego. We explored different parts of the area along Route 34 and whatnot, but what we really liked was the quaintness of the downtown Oswego area. And when the opportunity came along for us to rent the space in the old fire department in downtown Oswego, we immediately jumped on board on that. The downtown area is an incredible place. There's coffee shops and the library, and it's just a very quaint, kind of old-fashioned downtown. And because of us coming into the downtown, it's really, I believe, helped the downtown grow a little bit. We're now seeing more growth in the downtown. New buildings are being built, new restaurants are coming in, and downtown Oswego is becoming a really nice up and coming area within the suburban area of Chicago. Also, at that time, there wasn't any brewery out this way in the Chicago market. So we thought we could do something and bring beer out to the far west suburbs of Chicago.
So this is our main seating area where you can sit in our tap room and enjoy some of our beer. You can order from our food trucks that we do frequently have. You can order in our tap room from an app from Second Kitchen from 113 Main, which is another downtown business. And you can always bring anything from home or have anything delivered if you do get hungry while you're here. If you don't want to sit in the table in the tap room, we do have bar seating that is available. So you can sit with our bartenders and chat about the newest beers and the releases that are coming up and all the exciting events we have. We do also have our outside beer garden, which is open from March until November, where we have our awesome tent and picnic tables set up. Our entire parking lot is gated off for our large events that we have here. We do have our event room that seats 32 people that is able to be rented out. You can go to our website at www.oswegobrewing.com. It's under the tap room tab where you can find all the information and frequently asked questions for the event room. We host often retirement parties, birthday parties, and we've even hosted baby showers. So engagement parties, we are wide open to see on what type of event you would like to host here. A lot of our smaller events that we host are Paint the Pint nights, paint and sips. We have also done flower arrangements, and this season we will be offering ornament making classes for December. And we also love being a part of the Downtown Association, where we're able to participate in things like the Downtown Christmas Walk and the Cookie Walk. Our goal here is to be involved in the community events. Some of our bigger events that we host are St. Patrick's Day, our anniversary party, our backyard barbecue, our Pride weekend, and our Oktoberfest. We love being able to have everyone out and seeing all of our fans. We do have our merch cabinet and our to-go beer cooler that has all of our cans of our to-go choices. So as you walk through our hallway on the way to the restroom, you can also view our sticker wall. Please feel free to put your favorite brewery sticker up there. We love having our collection and adding to it and seeing what new stickers are up. It's always a fun way to see what's out there and different places to go and visit. We often add to it with our stickers and places that we visit in our personal time as well. Another thing that you'll notice in our tap room is our big Oswego Brewing beer signs. So all the art is done from our bartenders and managers here. So you can see our budding artist stars. We're not professionals, but we try to do the best we can, and they're always definitely unique. And each sign is a new adventure, and we try to depict what the beer is in a picture form.
We do offer lots of to-go packages, including crawlers, growlers, and 4-packs. And for our really big fans, we do offer a couple of clubs that you can choose from. Pretty nominally priced, considering you can have the option of doing a month by month or by year, but you have a chance to come in and get some crawlers every month to go. And that way you can take a little bit of Oswego Brewing home with you. Our new option that we just released this Black Friday is our pint club, where you can come in and get some pints on a monthly basis, and you get a taste, you get to drink out of a special mug, and you kind of get to feel important. Kind of like a little bit of the cheers, everyone knows your name, you come in and we will welcome you, get you a pint in your own special mug, and that gives you a way to come down and be a part of the Oswego Brewing kind of family.
I do everything from the brewing side here at Oswego Brewing Company. I, keg all the beer that you drink here, can it, brew it. One of the things that I started here at Oswego Brewing Company is the small batch program. So I get the opportunity to write recipes and experiment with different types of grains, malts, yeasts, and hops to brew 10-gallon batches that will then tap for you to come in and enjoy. So some of the fun things I've done is a rosemary pale ale, Mexican hot chocolate. The pickin' blueberries was based on a small batch recipe that I did, so we've had great success. You guys always seem to love trying new things that aren't on our menu, so I get a chance to brew some small batches and do a lot of great experimentation with ingredients, and that's one of my favorite things to do, is to try all kinds of different ingredients, and it brings people together to try different beers and to talk about those and the different ingredients that they're trying. One of the things you'll see me doing on brew days is I'll be at the brew house. We've got the first vessel there. We've got a 3-vessel brewing system. We've got our mash tun, the boil kettle, and the whirlpool. And in the mash tun, that's where we combine the grains and the hot water. And from there, we'll transfer the liquid over to the boil kettle, where we'll bring it to a boil, and we may add things like hops, sugars, and bring it to a boil and transfer it over to the whirlpool, where we may add more hops depending on what type of beer we're making, like a hazy IPA. And then from there, we will transfer the liquid. You can't see it. There's a hole in the wall. We'll have a hose that's connected. We'll cool it down the beer and transfer it to the other side, which is where our fermenters are. And we'll ferment the beer there for a couple weeks to a couple months, depending on the style of beer we're making, from a hazy IPA, which is a shorter time frame, to a lager, which is a longer time frame. So that's the brew house is where you'll see a lot of activity on brew days. And then once we're done with the brew day, you'll usually see me breaking down all the hoses and doing a lot of cleaning to keep that in tip-top shape. Cleaning is a big part of being a brewer. Spend a lot of time cleaning everything to make sure that it's sanitized and there aren't any issues. So the brew house is an important piece of equipment for us.
So my job at the brewery is, as the sales rep, I go out, reach a number of different accounts and clients, and try to get our beer in the market. Currently, we are in a lot of different accounts, about 20-mile radius outside the brewery, and looking to expand. You can find us right now in most Binny's depots, Woodman's in North Aurora, a number of different mom and pop liquor stores, and you can find us in a lot of different restaurants, especially local to Oswego. The biggest goal that we have when getting into an account is making sure that they understand where the beer came from, and to appreciate it as much as we do. And I think with everyone here, we're very passionate about that, so it makes it extremely easy to walk into an account and just be confident to sell them a great product. If anybody's interested in purchasing any of our beer, if you have a liquor store, if you're a chain, anybody here should be able to get you in touch with myself. Josh at OswegoBrewing.com is my email. I am available when I'm not sleeping, pretty much. So.
Part of my responsibilities here are to make sure that the staff is trained and knowledgeable about our products here. And we take pride in our staff and how we present ourselves. We like to think of ourselves as unpretentious and very approachable for everyone that comes in. So if you come in and you have any questions about our beers, fortunately our staff is very well versed in our beers and can point you in the right direction. For the regular craft beer drinker, you know who you are. I'm sure we'll have something here for you. We love to see people come in and have a great beer. Cheers. See you soon.